First one is Kennedy. Its origin is Irish, means armoured, as in like armour.
Armadillo.
An armadillo. So Kennedy, we really liked, so that was our girl name for Roman. With Kennedy, my issue with it, and I don't know what your thoughts are, let us know in the comments. If you had a boy's name and a girl's name for one birth, and you had a boy, I feel like the girl's name needs to be chucked. Like that was that round of baby, you know? Like if we had Roman and Kennedy for our first child, and it was a girl, we would have called the girl Kennedy. I feel like Roman would have been chucked out because it would have been that sort of round of babies.
But then we did love Roman so much.
Yeah.
I think if you've got a name, say you're like, see, I never really wanted kids until I was a little bit older, but say you're like 5 years older and you're like, when I grow up, my little girl's going to be called Rosie, and you've always had that one name, and then you have boy, and then you have, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then
true.
you get to your girl, you would, but we just found that name for that baby.
Yeah, I never had any names like fixed, like, you know, when you grow up thinking that is my girl name, that's my boy name. I didn't have any of them.
No. Oh, I really liked Scarlet, but that's off my list now.
Oh.
It's quite popular, isn't it? Next on the list for a girl is Remy. The origin is French and the meaning is oarsman or remedy.
Really like Remy.
Really like Remy.
Yeah, Remy's up there for me. I think I went on a stag do and one of the lads' daughters was called Remy.
Yeah.
And it sounded really nice when he was talking about it.
Yeah, and it goes quite nicely with Roman as well.
Remy and Roman.
The only thing I worry about with that one, some people do call Roman Romy. So then we've got Romy and Remy, and then it could get too confusing.
Yeah, it's a little bit too close.
So I'm not too sure, but it's a lovely name.
Trust me to read this one. This is your one. So next on the girls' list is Vogue. It's French. Oh, I quite like the meaning for this. It means popular or fashionable.
It's a cool name.
Yeah,
Vogue Williams.
I don't know.
Spencer Matthews work.
I feel like there's a superhero called Rogue.
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 This isn't Rogue though, this is
No,
Vogue.
I know, it's Vogue. Isn't it a magazine?
Yes. Do you not think it sounds cool though? Roman and Vogue. I feel like I have to do that every time I say. No, Roman and Vogue, Vogue Seal, Vogue Cool Little Girl.
I think that's up there for you, but that might be getting vetoed by me.
I feel like you have to be quite cool people to have that. I'm not sure we're cool enough.
We're not cool enough, we're definitely not cool enough.
Next on the list, Valentina. Origin is Italian. The meaning is healthy and strong, which is a nice meaning. And then I like Valentina, but shortened I'd call Valley. But then, I would hate Val. I wouldn't like Val. But Valley as in V-A-L-L-E, not with a Y, as in down the valley.
Down the valley. So would you do that as a birth certificate name, but then we would call them Val?
Valley.
Val, your boyfriend can't pronounce every kind of that. Valley.
Valley Seal.
So would you have that as birth certificate?
Valentina would be on the birth certificate.
But then would you call them, because we call, Roman is on the birth certificate and we call him Roman.
Yeah.
So would you have Valentina on the birth certificate, but Valley?
Dunno.
Next on the list for a girl is Teddy. It's French and it means wealthy protector, brave people, or God's gift.
God's gift, listen to that.
Powerful. Traditionally, a boy's name, this is one of your favourites, isn't it?
It's one of my faves.
But Teddy as a girl, I think that would be really cool. I don't know any female Teddys, but using a boy's name, a traditional boy's name on a girl, is that going to be confusing as in looking on a CV and it's like, oh, we've got Teddy Seal coming in, expecting a boy and then it's a girl.
I think by the time she's looking for work, you'll probably have to have a photo on your CV anyway. That's my favourite for a girl at the moment. Yeah. The only problem is we know a lot of dogs called Teddy. Next is another French name. This one is Coco. Again, I don't think we're cool enough to go with Coco.
No, you have to be cool to pull that off.
But, so first I'll tell you the meaning. Coco, cacao. This name's a reference to the chocolate being translated to cacao. So we came up with this before we were even pregnant with Roman. We were in our old little maisonette watching the Disney film Coco,
Yeah.
and we were both sobbing our eyes out.
I wasn't crying.
Yeah, all right. Oh, baby. Baby just moved. You won't be able to feel, I don't think. Still. Oh, I don't know. You might. Stop now. Oh. We was both sobbing our hearts out to the Disney film Coco. And then we were like, should we name our first daughter Coco? And we were like, yeah.
The next one on the list is Lana. Its origin is Slavic, and its meaning is shining light, blessed, precious child. Quite a nice
That's
meaning.
such a nice meaning.
So,
It's
love,
such a pretty name as well.
Yeah, love Lana. One issue.
When we were looking for meanings and origins of names, I typed into Google, tell me more about the name Lana. And the first thing that popped up was, spell Lana backwards. We'll let you do that one for yourself.
But yeah, not good.
Off the list.
I think that's going to be off the list.
I think it's a lovely name though,
It's lovely.
really lovely, but yeah, sorry. The last girl name we have is Xanthe, or Xanthea. I think I prefer Xanthe.
Xanthe, yeah.
Xanthe. The origin is Greek, and the meaning is golden or yellow. But I really like that. It's a new you're not too keen on it, but it starts with an X.
Xanthe spelled with an X, yeah.
I think it's really unique. It's
Yeah.
quite pretty.
My only concern with that is working in like sales, when you've got to call like people, that name would give me anxiety.
Because you wouldn't know how to pronounce it.
I would not know how to pronounce that. That person would be getting a, hello, is that Miss Seal?
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
there's not a chance I'd try and do that.
Yeah, I get that.